Hello, sir. This is Dion Soul. How you doing? I thought I'd do a quick video on this on the updates that you did. This is 6.5 that I downloaded this morning. I definitely appreciate it, and I did some tinkering around with it. As you can see, I already have some things already on already, and I noticed that we got these to work, which is really cool. So that's nice. I like that, and also this one works too. So that's really good. Progressing right along, you know. Um, as far as I'm concerned, we're just, it's ready for prime time. And then here's what I drew. And here is my paint scheme. And you can see right off the bat, um, this is backwards. And the reason why this is backwards, and this is take two, I just did one stream and I screwed that one up. So here I am doing another one. Um, uh, this is backwards is because of the fact that you only have one horizontal stabilizer for me to paint off of in the and I'm sure other people, once you do release this paint kit for the EV-55, that they'll be probably have the same limited capabilities as I do on how to paint. And so because this is the one for both sides, it ends up reversing the whatever text you put in there. And if you had an ability, if you can make room somehow, some way, make this a little bigger, or whatever could be done, that'd be nice to be able to have another vertical stabilizer in here if you can, and then that way I can put this, on the other vertical stabilizer as well. If you can't, then my alternative would be I would just move my November 502 Delta mic and I'll just stick it right along in here, which will work, and then the problem goes away. It's just that, like I said in the previous video that I screwed up on, is that right now the fuselage is pretty busy with the graphic to have something in the front, and then the Solice wings, and then having that right there, you're having a lot of load, visual load on the fuselage. So that's why I'm using the horizontal stabilizer, the tail here, for putting these graphics up. So that way you can take the load off of that and give this, instead of this being a plain white, other than the tips. Because as you can see, when I zip around over here, it's all fine. It's ready for prime time right here on this side. It's just that on the other side is where we got the problem. And like I say, the only way I know to fix it is to have that other horizontal stabilizer that I can paint off of. Um, you know, and then down here, if if we can figure out where this is and go ahead and get that, I can go ahead and paint that a darker color, like a charcoal gray, so it kind of makes it dark in here. Because you can see it gets darker as it goes down. But I think it'll look good when you have the dark right here. Then this right here be the chrome that we talked about in previous communications, and of course the spinners look awesome, look really good, reflecting right off of like it's just like I envisioned it. The dark right here, you can see it's just kind of just dark, like these are rubber boots that go over the top of the propellers. I found where that was, and I was able to paint that, so we're good to go there. The propeller, knowing where the propeller is. I do not know where the propeller is, because I would like to make this propeller again a charcoal gray or a darker grayish color, and then have like Hertzel propeller or something logo, like maybe one over here and one down here, or over here, or whatever. Just have it where it has Hertzel logo, or whoever manufacturer of the propellers are, just to give it that somewhat sense of realism that that these are manufactured by XYZ propellers. But like I said, everything else is fine. It was a real pain in the butt. I spent all this morning. I got about four and a half hours in painting this airplane, and and I'm at $50 an hour, by the way. That's what I get paid. $50 an hour. Hey, what's up, man? I'm just kidding. Is that yeah, this is a pain in the butt to find, but I did find it. However, I found it over here amongst this big block of red, because nothing's identified over here other than you're just describing this stuff down here. I was able to find, that when I put this block of red over here, it ended up painting all of this. So it all worked. Well, also, including what you actually say right here, this stuff right here, and these things right here. So between these things and this thing, I was able to paint the entire lower thing here. And I don't even know what you call this thing. You just call it, you know, no gear covers, maybe. I guess. I don't know. And I just had a thought and I'll just let it go. So like I said, all in all, it looks really, really good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty much my final. I don't really do anything with the with the fin stuff here. I usually leave that white. I might do something. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. If you can get this particular information, let me go back over here. If you can take this and mate it to where it's right here on both of them, both sides of the horizontal stabilizer, then I would be able to point or paint this, over be able to have runoff between the two surfaces, between one and the other. The way it is right now, you actually would have to have a 3D paint program that I don't have in order for you to join those together. So I don't know, just a thought, because I'm doing this as rudimentary, but everything else is turning out good. So I just want to give you a heads up on the paint part, that everything turned out fine. And I think just those few little minor things with the paint kit needs to be done, and I think that'll be ready for prime time, because most of the painters that paint these airplanes are considerably better than me, and they definitely have a lot more experience and know what they're doing. I get by, and that's why it's really simple, because I just get by, but it's what I want. So it end result is what I want. So I'm good to go. So, but anyway, sir, you take care and you have yourself a great one, and hopefully we can get this vertical or horizontal stabilizer thing, or vertical stabilizer thing worked out, where we can get the name taken care of and still retain the busyness, the not as much load on the fuselage. Take care. Bye bye.